Hey y'all, welcome to Midweek Minis, the show where you get to ask us questions and we tell you your personal stories that you've told us already. I'm Mitch Lawrence and that's my wife Leah Lawrence.
Hey y'all.
And we are here with our stinky little fucking dog. He's the worst. We just got through telling the live stream on Twitch that he ate something dead. Not sure what, but he smells god-awful. And I think he may need a bath after this. I don't know. Well, Leah, do we want to do a personal story first, or do we want to do your story first?
I guess we can go ahead and get mine over with.
Okay.
Yeah, I woke up yesterday and I had like no feeling in the right side of my face and I thought I was having a stroke. Turns out, no. I'm okay. We think it was Bell's palsy, so I have mild facial...
We think it is Bell's palsy.
Yeah, we think it is Bell's palsy.
Currently.
I have mild facial paralysis on the right side of my face. And basically, they pumped me full of steroids, and I'm taking a very high-powered antibiotic. And hopefully that'll go away within a few days. But for right now, half of my face doesn't work very well, and I have to drink out of a straw.
It's so strange because Leah will make the noise that she's laughing, and if I'm sitting on her right like I am right now, it just looks like she's just making a noise. And then she turns and her left side of her mouth is up, and I'm like, this is so fucking weird. It's so weird. Yeah,
I'm trying to hide behind my microphone, honestly. It looks ridiculous, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, but all this happened yesterday. That's why we weren't able to stream on Sunday.
Yep.
But no worries. If we're not on our deathbed, we'll be here.
Yeah.
Right, Leah?
I mean, I honestly thought I was having a stroke there for a minute, so...
It was fucking scary.
Yeah.
Especially when you have to go to the doctor on Sunday and all this open are the urgent cares, and you know that their goal...
bullshit.
Yeah, their goal is to just get you the fuck out. So he comes in and doesn't even really look at her and goes, yeah, pretty sure it's a sinus infection. And she's like, but I'm breathing fine. There's nothing wrong. I don't have a fever. I'm not... Anyway, he was a jerk. And but either way, the treatment's the same, right?
Yeah,
it's antibiotic and steroids.
Because my brother had that when he was, I want to say in grad school. It's been a while, but my brother had the same problem, and he didn't go to the doctor for a while before he went in, and so he's got a little bit of permanent nerve damage from his. But like I went in the day it started, so I'm pretty sure I'm fine. Mine probably won't last as long as his did, but yeah, it fucking sucks.
I would like it to stop now because, like I said, it's not bad at all. It's just so uneasy when you laugh at something. It's really interesting. Like, I kind of want it to happen to me so that you can look at me and be like, oh, I get it.
Oh, I remember when Jacob had it, and his was much worse than mine is. And, like, the whole right side of his face just almost drooped off. It was ridiculous looking. And his lasted, like I said, he didn't get treatment very soon. So his lasted a long time. But, yeah, I understand I look stupid, but...
Well... You don't look stupid. It's strange. I've never seen something like that before.
I'm just a very animated person with my face, and not being able to like really emote is very strange. But anyway, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I am on medication. So we have recorded I think we've recorded Sunday's episode already.
Yes,
and I will be drinking in that, but anything that we record after that, I will not be drinking because I am on a lot of medicine that I cannot drink on. So
yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
Might be about 2 weeks or so.
Just look forward to those episodes because we've got a fun alternative.
Yeah, we do.
For what Leah will be taking as a punishment shot. So
I'm looking forward to it a lot. Just noticed the camera's kind of fucked up because of this tray here. It's trying to focus on my tray. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, better. Let's get a full view of the crotch. Didn't even fucking think about that. Oh, well, do we have a personal story, Leah?
Yeah, we sure do. All right.
Go for it.
And I'm sorry if I don't have the best elocution in the world, but I'm talking out of the left half of my mouth, so...
You haven't had any speech problems?
Usually I'm pretty good with that. It's just I have a hard time opening my mouth all the way, so the right side is kind of drooped and weird, but for the most part, I think I'm okay. I have full feeling in my tongue, so we're good. Sorry. This is from an email from a listener named Faye, and the title is My Hippie Mom and a Houston Ghost. So, looking forward to this. It says, "Hi, Mitch and Leah.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
I thought y'all might enjoy hearing a story that my mom first told me when I was about 8 and asked her if she believed in ghosts. And she finally bothered to tell me that she'd seen one. Here's how it goes. When my mom was around 19 and a big ass hippie, my mom pieced out on her Pentecostal upbringing and ran off to Europe with the cast of this wild musical called Stomp. It was like Hair. It involved public nudity and probably tambourines. Y'all know. Anyway, after flower powering around Europe for a while in the 1970s, my mom returned to Houston and sublet a furnished efficiency apartment in a house that had about 8 units. All of the people living there were friends. It was probably a pretty good time. So one day, my mom came home, unlocked her door, and as she walked in, she looked up and realized that there was a man in a dark green suit sitting in her apartment in this chair that faced the front door. Cigarette in his left hand, legs crossed, man in his 60s, just looking right at her as she walked in. As Leah would say, fuck no.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing.
Same. But thank Pentecostal Jesus, when my mom jumped, the man disappeared.
Oh, God.
Okay, now look. Now that I'm grown, I realize how easy it is to get spooked when you're living alone. I could tell y'all about the time I was living alone my senior year of college and came out of my front door one evening only to see a disembodied, skinned leg of what I guess was a deer right outside my apartment manager's
Fucking
office
weird.
in the
What?
middle of freaking Austin. Honest to God, I really hope a coyote did that. It was there like the whole weekend. And I could tell y'all about the night that I looked into the AC vent in my bathroom ceiling, thought I saw a human eye looking down at me, and immediately ran home to my parents' house. I mean, surely we've all gotten freaked out while we were at home alone, whether we've just been in Amsterdam in the 60s with our buddies or not. So maybe my mom was just seeing things, but my childhood me was thrilled with this story. And then there was more. Because the same thing happened again another time when my mom walked in her front door. She never felt like the man meant her any harm, but she still didn't really enjoy what was happening, so after that second time, she decided to rearrange the furniture? Question mark?
Okay.
No, there's seriously a separate question mark in brackets.
Okay.
And then it says, then one night, she was really sick in bed. She'd fallen asleep with the radio on, and the music woke her up. She rolled over and looked into the living area, and there was the man in the green suit, sitting there in the same chair, smoking and watching her. Don't ask me why she thought it would be better to put a ghost chair facing her bed instead of burning that shit. Fuck if I know. Being fed up and too ill to do anything else, my 20-year-old mom said, "Go away and leave me alone," and just rolled right back over. She told herself that she was just going to keep her eyes closed, go back to sleep, and that the man in the green suit would not be there whenever she rolled back over. That she would never see him again, and she never did. Later, when she told her friends about being freaking haunted, when she was sick, they just blamed it on her being delirious and heavily medicated. Will we ever know? But not long after that, one of the guys living in the unit below her had a disturbing experience and told her about it. Apparently, he had walked by his bathroom, glanced over, and had seen a man crouching down in it. He thought it was his roommate and just kept on going on about his business. Mm-hmm. And then his roommate came home. That's never a good thing.
No, it's not.
It says, I love this story. I believe my mom then, and I believe her now. She's no bullshitter, and she sure believes it. My mom's a total badass, having recently won a nasty battle with cancer. Ooh, and if someday, years and years from now, she wants to haunt one of my chairs, I'd be more than cool with that. Mm-hmm. Cheers, y'all. Thanks for all the stories. I really like hanging out with y'all and have told all of my girlfriends about the podcast. Love, Faye in Austin.
That's exciting.
And then as a postscript, it says, P.S. Many years later, way after she told me the story for the first time, my mom saw an old photo of my dad's grandfather. She says he looked a lot like the man in the green suit. I swear this is not a creepypasta.
It's so weird, though. I just want to say, you said that your mother was a...
cancer survivor?
No, a hippie. So maybe she was on a little bit of something. at the time. But there also could be a ghost. I don't want to be that guy. I'm just saying.
I'm just proud of your mom for beating cancer's ass. Great job.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking tits as well.
Agreed.
That's really cool. Well, you want to get into some questions?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right, we got one in the chat already from Risa Lynn. Well, that's the name in the chat. I'm sorry. What was for dinner tonight?
Cereal.
Yeah.
Off-brand Captain Crunch.
Yeah, it was, we get the Kroger bag cereal because it's so much cheaper. And for a lot of them, you can't tell the difference between them and the name brand stuff.
Usually it's just a textural difference and it's not a big deal.
Like, okay, what we had tonight was the Crisp Berry Crunch, which is the Captain Crunch berries thing. And it's identical. You cannot tell the difference. But it's a big old fucking bag of it. And for instance, when Leah was talking about their texture difference, their Cinnamon Toast Crunch is called like Cinnapuff or something. And it's not crispy, it's puffy. But it's little cinnamon toasts that are puffy, and it's the weirdest goddamn texture.
It's so good, though.
It's delicious. There's so much cinnamon on that. God, so much cinnamon sugar. Oh, man. It's so good, though. Wasn't it?
I like it.
Yeah. Our Crunch Berries dinner was wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, let's get in the bag here. Well, we had a big lunch, and I didn't really feel like cooking or going to get something. And Leah's a little, indisposed?
Medicated.
There you go. And so I didn't want her to cook anything either or go get anything. All right, we got a question from Emily H. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? You have an answer for this one.
I do. Moses.
Yeah.
My
Leah's
name
dad's a little fucking weird.
He's awesome, but he does have some strange taste in things. But Moses, he wanted to name me Mo.
Yeah. I've never been told anything, so I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. What would I have liked to have been named?
I don't know. My mom wanted to name me Rachel, but my grandmother didn't like that name. She thought it was common, so they picked the other wife out of that story. So
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Rachel, Leah, and Jacob.
Well,
Leah was the ugly sister that was older and got married off to Jacob first. It was a bait and switch kind of situation. He thought he was marrying the younger sister, and they put her in a real thick veil, and he married the older one first. And so he had to work 7 more years for this other sister that was the one he actually liked. Yeah. Rachel.
And all of Leah's family has a Lee in there somewhere. Like, they're just down the line. They're Lees. Like, Leah's name is Leah Ashley, spelled Leigh.
My grandmother was Martha Lee. My mom was Lee Ann. So I'm Leah Ashley Lord.
You should have been Leah Ashleya.
Too much.
Hey, I didn't grow up with, but I knew someone growing up named Danny Danielson. Just like, why do your parents hate you so much?
Yeah, there's like a Tommy Thompson in Hartselle.
He was a great guy, though. Like, a fucking awesome baseball player, but it's like, why would you name your son that?
There are a lot of people that do that. I don't get it.
Phil Phillips, a few years ago from American Idol. Wasn't he on American Idol?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I know that name from somewhere. I know he's a singer. Philip Phillips. Mm-hmm. Why do your parents hate you so much?
I don't know. If we had a kid, we could name it Lauren Lawrence or something.
Lorenzo. Or just Lawrence. Lawrence is the first name.
Yeah.
We could go with that. But we'd shorten it. It'd be Larry Lawrence.
Oh, God. I hate it.
Oh, you said that you had a question from someone specifically.
Oh,
so
yes.
You go for that.
On Facebook, our regular contributor, Pip, has asked me to do a short review of Lizzo's album on Spotify.
Go for it.
Yeah, I liked it.
I didn't care for her coarse language.
Mitchell. Mr. Sailor Mouth himself.
Sailor Mouth.
Is it something that I would listen to on a regular basis, like all the time, daily, on repeat? No. That's just not the kind of music that I listen to. It's not. But
You're very white. Let's remember that.
Well, that is true. My point is I'm more about like folksy, jangly instruments, and that's more of a produced pop music. But I really appreciate just what she's doing. I think she's got a beautiful voice. I enjoy the beats, and it's like getting ready for a night out hype music. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, don't I?
just really, it's uplifting and it's energizing, and it's just really like, if I need confidence and want to pretend that I'm a bad bitch, yeah, I'm putting that on. It's really good.
Pretend.
I love that she's a flute player. That's
A
fucking
flautist.
awesome.
Flautist.
Yeah. Just I love when singers can play an instrument, and the fact that it's like a horn and an unexpected instrument, that's cool.
Isn't it a woodwind?
It is. It's a woodwind. My brother plays the flute, actually.
Is he as good as Lizzo?
Probably not.
Do you
no.
think he could play on her album? God, let's fucking hook them up. If your brother started fucking Lizzo, I would lose my mind. Oh my God. I would ask so many details about like what she looks like naked and everything.
You're such a weirdo.
Why?
But I mean, the cover of her album is literally her nude. So
Yeah, but you can't
could just
see
look.
anything, Leah. Like, come on.
She's a beautiful woman. It's a
That's
nice
what
photo.
I'm saying. I didn't say she wasn't. I would ask questions, is all I'm saying. I think your brother could get Lizzo.
I don't. He's a rocket scientist, but he is not smooth. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Real quick from the chat from Finnick Vixen. Finnick E. Vixen, maybe? It's a Y in front of Vixen. I don't know who this is. What's your favorite song from the album?
Ooh,
You said you liked that Missy Elliott one a lot.
I really like the one featuring Missy Elliott, and then I like the one that it's named after, 'Cause I Love You.
Lizzo.
No, it's the 'Cause I Love. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to sing, but
Well, that's just she
that
gives
one.
her voice a chance to show off in that
Yeah,
one.
like it's
So.
just real. Like I feel like it needs a choir in the background and a side step. Like it's a good tune.
Yeah. That does sound like a
And
like
of
a
course,
Broadway song.
Yeah,
kinda, you
but
know.
like it gives me real like Dreamgirls vibes, and I like it. But I also really enjoyed. I mean, the one that's going around so much, "Truth Hurts." That's a good song.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've listened to the whole thing. I really enjoy it. She's a very talented artist. It's not exactly my normal something that I would listen to all the time, but like it's definitely like a jamming in the car on a night out kind of thing. I like it.
Yeah. I enjoyed the couple I heard, but like Leah said about herself, it's not my kind of music, but that does in no way reflects on the quality of the product.
No.
I enjoy it still. It's just not something I'm going to, play on my drive home or anything.
Yeah.
But if we're at a party and somebody's playing Lizzo, I'd be like, ooh, that's a bad bitch.
Plus, I think she's absolutely stunning. I love her message. I'm a big girl. Of course I'm going to be like,
Yeah.
that is pandering to me directly.
You should start playing the flute.
I play clarinet actually, but
Please, for the love of God, become a pop star and make the clarinet a thing.
the clarinet had its day in this
Yeah, it's like 70s hippie music.
no, in the 30s when big band swing was a thing, but
There you go.
know,
Yeah.
I have a Benny Goodman cheat book. I can go for it. It's ridiculous.
I don't know what that means either.
It's fun. You
I
wouldn't.
am lost.
No, I wasn't a very good clarinet player at all. Like I was like good fifth chair there. Nothing great. I was not terrible,
It's
but
good
I was
enough
also
to be a
not
pop
good.
star.
I was a much better mallet percussionist because I fucked my knee up and couldn't march with my clarinet anymore. So I became a very talented mallet percussionist.
Humble brag.
I'm really good at playing the xylophone, y'all.
Yeah. All you other, you less fortunate mallet percussionists, take a fucking seat.
Yeah, 4 mallets. Watch me go.
You had 4 mallets?
Yeah.
Like Wolverine fingers?
It's a cross grip, but
Oh.
yes.
That's cute. We've got another question from Emily. What is your favorite way to decompress from a long/bad day at work? What's yours, Leah?
Baths.
Yeah.
Bath bombs.
Since we finally have a bathtub again,
As I say, baths. If you can get one of those chill bombs, use our code SPIRITS. You get 10% off. Chillbombs.com. Great sponsor, by the way. But for real, I'm not joking at all. Bath bombs are like my favorite thing ever, and they have a great product, and
Yeah.
that's just one of my favorite ways to do it.
I don't know. I don't have too many bad days, but when I do, I don't know. I want to come home and play video games like until I go to bed. And Leah doesn't like that because then I'm not, being husbandly. And
he does it a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I like to do that when I have a good day too. I mean, I'm just saying it's what I like to do to relax. It's just I like to play a video game where I don't need the audio of the video game, like a sports game or something, or a strategy game where audio doesn't play a part at all, and I'll listen to or watch something else.
Baseball and Civilization are the bane of my existence.
I've been playing the show 19 since it came out. I've been playing that a lot, and I've completely gotten my $60 worth and more out of that game because I play it without audio. I play it and listen to other stuff.
Because the soundtrack of that fucking game is miserable.
That's what I'm saying. There's terrible. No point in having sound on that game. There are commentators that say the same thing over and over, and there's stadium sounds. And what's the fucking point? I like the game, but I like to watch old Howard Stern videos or listen to podcasts or watch something on Netflix. That's what I do. If I'm not tired at all on a Friday night, I'll stay up till 3 a.m. doing that sometimes. I've done it many times.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, well, I'm not telling you. I'm telling them, Leah. I know you know. But yeah, that's what I do. Let me see. We got anything else in the chat? Emily said she's a former clarinet player in the chat.
Hey, girl,
so there you go. And Kyle wants to challenge you to a marimba.
I will take that challenge,
We should do that on the fucking stream.
We'll have to find a marimba first, but...
We need two. You gotta have two.
No.
Or do y'all want to take turns and then I'll judge?
No, both of you can play at once. It's a marimba is like a 7-octave instrument, minimum, so it's...
Yeah, but if you want to get in his octave,
not
he's
7.
in the fucking
7
way.
would have been massive.
He's in the way if you want his octave.
It's fun.
That's an episode title if I ever heard one. He's in your octave.
I forced him to join marching band in high school because I didn't want to be by myself. I forced him and Aaliyah had been in there before, but she rejoined, and we all joined mallet percussion, and I helped teach Kyle how to play a marimba, and he was really good at it.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do one more question. If you don't want to do this one, I can cut it out. This is from Leisha. Leah, I lost my mom 3 years ago. Tell us about your mom. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
Okay, no, I'm fine with it. My mom was super awesome. Just one of the best people ever. She was just super nice and kind to everybody. She was just a mom to all of my friends as well. She was the one that took everybody places and, that kind of thing. She was a respiratory therapist. Just a cool, chill person. She loved her patients. Like most people hate going to the hospital, but her patients fucking loved her. It was a little strange because most people absolutely detest, having that, because she did pulmonary function testing, and I don't know if you've ever done that, but you have to sit in this airtight box that measures how you're breathing, and it's a little claustrophobic because my mom used to train people by making them give me a PFT.
Wow.
As a guinea pig.
Maybe that's why you have so much claustrophobia now.
No, I'm not claustrophobic at all. I'm scared of being in a room with more people.
Yeah, it's
a trampling fear, not a claustrophobia.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say you hate tightly packed rooms. You don't like you don't care about small spaces, but you hate anything tightly packed.
I used to read in a closet for funsies because I love closed-in spaces. I just don't like spaces with a lot of people in them. If I can't find the exit, it's a fucking problem. In college, I used to have to request to sit next to the door, or at least in getting out towards the side of the door, because if I have a panic attack and I can't get out the door, it's gonna be a problem.
You talking about classroom?
Yeah.
Was? Okay.
I will always, and even in church, in anything, if we're sitting at the movies, I hate when we're not next to the aisle. I didn't
know that. I've been buying movie tickets this whole fucking time. Because we go to the theater that has the reclining seats, so you get a specific seat, and I always put us in the goddamn middle. This is the first time I'm hearing about, I'm having a problem. This is why you don't like any of the movies we've seen recently, and you haven't said a word.
No, I do a lot better with that kind of thing now. And that particular movie theater, since they're all recliners, there are much fewer people in there than there are at a traditional movie theater. So
I think the max one of their theater holds is like 80 people or something.
Yeah, and that's the real big one.
Yeah.
So like I said, that one is less problematic for me just because of the layout for it. But for the most part, like, like the last concert that me and Jacob went to was a standing room only kind of thing. We went to go see the Mountain Goats, and like he was standing right there in the middle of shit, and I was like, I can't do that. Like, I almost passed out on him, so I had to go stand over by the wall. And I actually had a much better view over by the wall because I was watching it over the bar.
Yeah.
And like there was a perfect sight line, and I could see everything, and it was air conditioned over there. It's fucking tits.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. He didn't come stand with you?
No, I told him there was air conditioning over there, and then eventually he came to find me before they finished the encore, and he's like, shit, I should have been standing here over the whole time. It's air conditioned.
You should have been like, yeah, Lizzo walked by. Could have given her your number.
Lizzo was not in, was it Knoxville? I don't even fucking remember. No, it was somewhere at the Cannery in Nashville, I think.
Yeah. All right.
The Cannery Ballroom.
And to bring it back full circle, Leah's mother forced her into a tiny space.
She did not.
You just said that. Anyway.
Well, I mean, she did.
Volunteered.
But it was a glass box. So, yeah. So, anyway, like I said, she was just a really awesome, wonderful lady. But, she had some health problems. She had a gastric bypass when I was in the 7th grade. She had Roux-en-Y. And the doctor that performed it no longer has a medical license. And it was botched. And, basically she's had a lot of problems with that ever since. And, basically like some of her internal organs started dying. So it was bad, but you know.
Yeah, it was fairly sudden.
Yeah.
When everything went down, and it was rough for a little while. That was, 2.5 years ago now?
Yeah.
2017, I think. March, somewhere around there. Yeah. Well,
she died like 2 days before my parents' 30th wedding anniversary.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because your dad had tickets to go to a show somewhere. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Well, that's a good spot to end it. Don't you think, Leah?
What a bummer.
Yeah. Well, what else are you going to do? You know. But anyway, it was fun. It was fun recording this Midweek Minis. I enjoyed all the questions this week. Yep. And at some point, we are going to have something fun that we bought at Target the other day. I'm so excited.
And that'll be fun.
Yeah. But I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we're going to be live streaming something that has to do with that little teaser that we're giving away there. Since Leah can't drink, and it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. All right, well, that is it for this week's Midweek Minis. Leah, do you have anything else to add?
No, I'm all good here.
All right. Well, we will see y'all on, when you hear this episode, come hang out with us on Wednesday for the live stream of Tailgate Tales, and check out that episode on Saturday when it releases as well, and join us on Sunday for the main episode. We will see y'all next time.
Bye, y'all.